When Doug and Andre came to terms.
Hello everyone. So yeah, as I put down, I'm gonna be trying this game I got. I actually got it a while ago. I've just been holding off on playing it. But yeah, it's a game by Square Enix. Oh, okay. Let me go. I was expecting it to load in. The game went fast. So loud. Yeah. Here, we're gonna close out of that for now. How do I? Let me. Let me try that again. I'm actually going to have the music. No, that's. Yeah, let's do this really fast. Looks like the game's going. I'm not sure. Sorry, did it get any better? I feel like it's still loud as balls. Let me see. Audio input. I'm gonna turn down all the audio to 5, with the music being at a 2. How's the audio right now, though? Better? Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I had to go into, I had to go into my, like, actual, like, computer settings, like, my sound, my volume mixer, so I could get it here. I want to see something, though, before we start the game. Yeah, when I first opened the game, it didn't even, since it was my first time opening the game, it didn't even take me to the title screen. It took me straight to this. It said Square Enix, and then it said this. So I didn't even have a chance to change the options originally. It just loads you right to the game. Now let's do this. Square Enix. Ah, you're here. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. Okay, that's not glitched out at all. Where's my achievement for opening the menu before I was asked? Maybe I should look around without being told. Sex, question mark, occupation, question mark. Storyteller guides those who visit paranormasight. Everything else got more attention. Done. Files. No files yet. Switched out thing. Save. Okay, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there's a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. Files updated, open, update. So it's literally just a... Oh. Okay. I guess that's for controller. I'm not using a controller though. I'm not using... I hate when they like show the gamepad when I'm not using a gamepad. But I guess the game is probably just a point and click, so I probably don't need to worry about that in this game. In games where you like actually have to use keys and stuff. But I guess I also have a controller, so I could use one if I wanted to. I don't really have any reason to do so. I think I'm missing something. Oh yeah, Pato, do you have any problems with the brightness or anything? Okay, cool, then we're continuing. I'll explain other essential functions when the time is right. There's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It feels strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. Just go with Gotcha Toad. I see. Gotcha Toad. What? Did I? How rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Gotcha Toad. That was odd. It was almost like the game knew I was saying Gotcha Toad Taida. That was kind of creepy. Did you see that? It said Gotcha Toad TA. Maybe they do that for everyone. Yes. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright. Especially the fact that there was a space? I don't know, something about that was kind of creepy. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Ahem. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolved, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain. Ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, Gachito, this may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? What if? What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only, what would you do, Gachito? Use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. Use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. I see. Very interesting. Yes. That's what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It's quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Gachito. After all, that is why you came here, though. So let us begin. I've kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives in the Desert of Mountains. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce. A man named Shogo Oki is one of them. Shogo Oki, sex, male, occupation, office worker. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time as the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Shogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset, common among those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He is content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance, and it is safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family and remaining at the same company until retirement. He plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Breaking news. Storyteller. Oh, I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have identified the body as Shogo Oki, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. So the one we were just told about? As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please, pay no mind to what you have just seen. Huh. So what, is everyone that's in this already dead? Like, is everyone in this game already dead? Like, they've all passed away and are deceased? Everyone that's about to be, like, the 9 men and women that were mentioned, that are about to be in this game, are they all dead? Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. I think I already saw it. Just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time. Wait, just pretend you did not see that. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. No, I definitely know something. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Square Enix presents Paranormasight. Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? No, he's dead. Yoko, hey, can you hear me? Wait a minute. Or was the game happening as we were talking to him and we got sent back in time to the beginning of the game? So, at whatever point, that would mean that he dies. This could be one of two things. Either A, that everyone that's about to play this game is already dead, or B, we're going back in time in the sense that we're being told the story and the game is currently being played and Shogo just died. Like, he just lost the game. Either way, it's useful information to have. Okay, Yoko, hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Oki. Oh, so we're playing as him, but he's dead. What do you think you're doing, falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now. Up with you. Up. Okay, and... there. How's that? Alright? You feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head's still a little fuzzy. Office worker should go. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your hand around a little bit to see if you can walk harder. When the game is in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick to look around. Try looking Try looking around your surroundings now. Drag the screen or move the right stick to look around the area. Oh, I can just pull a complete 360. That's kind of cool. Up to a certain point. But I can do complete 360. Doesn't look like we can... Oh, what the fuck? That scared the shit out of me. Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Why'd you just jump at me? You remember anything? Like where we are or what we were doing? The Rite of Resurrection? Huh? Wait a second. When did I tell you about that? I mean, I guess I must have, seeing as you know that name. But, weird. So then did we go back in time and we're playing as him because he's dead now? This is very strange. I mean, I guess I must have seen as you know that name. But anyway, you still seem a little out of it. Why don't you look around a bit more? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You converse with people by selecting their faces. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Anything else? It's not just surroundings. Where are we? Alright, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Files updated. Sumida City, Tokyo. One of the 23 districts of Tokyo, located in the eastern part of the city. It is surrounded by the Sumida, Arakawa, and Kyunaka rivers. At the start of the Showa era, the area was still divided into two districts, the southern Honjo and northern Mukojima, but they were merged into one district after the Second World War. It is said to be named after the Sumida River and the banks that line it. Unlike the river, however, its name uses the character for ink rather than that for corner. Even now, people still frequently mix up the two. Despite suffering extensive damage from both the Great Kanto earthquake and air bombings during the war, Sumida managed to recover and come out on top every time. Once filled with samurai residences, it is now home to a thriving industrial district and many residential zones, though evidence of its previous character can still be found all around the area. Major landmarks and tourist attractions include the Echo Temple, former Yasuda Gardens, site of Kira Kozukenosuke's residence, the Honjo Matsu Sakacho Park, Sumida Park, Tokyo Metropolitan Memorial Hall, Mukojima Hyakken Gardens, and then the actual park that we're in, Kinshibori Park. Opened in 1950, conveniently close to Kinshicho Station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal. Part of the South Warigasui Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name, Kinshicho, was also derived from the canal. Number 22 and number 29. Out of what? How many numbers is there? 43? Okay. Oh, wait. No, I meant in all. 49 in all. Oh. That goes to 21. That goes to 40. This one goes to 43. And this goes to 49. So, I'll be getting guides all the way down to the end of the game. As updated, open updates page. I can talk whenever I want to. I just want to make sure I'm not missing something. Guessing just all of this is considered surroundings. Everything but, oh, telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Telephone booth. A small booth containing a public telephone, most often found in parks or along roads. Local telephone calls can be placed at a rate of 10 yen per 3 minutes. More recently, so that's like a dime every 3 minutes, which isn't bad. That's actually not bad at all. That means for $1, you could speak for what, like half an hour? More recently, telephone booths, capable of accepting prepaid cards known as a telephone card. Prepaid cards known as telephone cards have begun to spread, enabling one to make a phone call without the need for small change. The small booths in the downtown area tend to be plastered with unauthorized advertisements and leaflets, a problem that has shown no signs of slowing down. So people just use them however they feel, and it falls under 42. Okay. So I mean, we might not be getting the gameplay stuff until the end of the game. It might just be that we that 49 is the last one, and then we'll have cleared everything out even before the game's over. But hard to tell how fast we'll find all of those pieces of information. I think that's it. I'm not seeing anything else. I honestly thought the other two were it though, so I want to just give it one last look-see. But it doesn't look like anything's popping up. No, 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 no. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the Rite of Resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Recall. I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who is she? I guess that means I missed something? Maybe I can use the recall button again, though. Yeah, that means I missed something. Unless... person of interest? No. What could I be missing? Oh, I can just click on her, and it'll tell me about her. That's that's Yoko Fukunaga. Good. At least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. There's of interest, updated. Okay, now we can read. Yoko Fukunaga. Persons of interest. Yoko Fukunaga. Sex, female. Occupation, housekeeper. After obtaining a junior college degree, Yoko started working as a housekeeper. Due to her ability to see things others cannot, she has received see things others cannot. She has received strange looks from a young age. This ability spurred an interest in the paranormal, which she continues to pursue to this day. Following graduation, hey, how's it going? Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company. Following graduation, it's me, the cool half of you. Following graduation, Yoko worked a desk job at a trading company. But butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. As she vowed to live a life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. As she vowed to live a life true to herself and never change for the sake of others, Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who has been by her side since she was a student. Alright, that's everything so far. And then recall should tell me more about her. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? Alright, cutscene. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, I guess this is more a flashback than a cutscene. Okay, it was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands. I had just finished running some errands in Kinchicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. So it was around noon when I found her. I'm guessing I have to drag around. I'm guessing everyone else is gonna be like grayed out. Yeah, they aren't important. It's just gonna be her, isn't it? Yep. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Curiosity got the better of me before long. I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Ah, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah. I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... What? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. I want to say the other one, but I'm not sure if she'll take it as a joke. I'll go with I'm a good Samaritan. Oh wow, my hero. People like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries, what are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly, this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 Mysteries of Hanjo? Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Hanjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Hanjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's, like, over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. Haha, I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So, hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work in this part? Yup, pretty much. But there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. Okay, but there's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. Okay. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. That's a lot. Alright, we're gonna be reading a lot in this game. How unfortunate. All this talking. Alright. Paranormal phenomena. The supernatural. Aliens. Cryptids. Lost civilizations. ESP. The list goes on. Such unexplainable phenomena are quick to take on a life of their own. A plesiosaur named Nessie living in Loch Ness. Sightings of mythical creatures like the Tsuchinoko or Hibigan. The urban legend of the Kuchisaki Onna. Television reports of spoon-bending psychics. Documentaries which feature mediums and spirit photography. These are only a few examples of stories that have captivated the public. There is no end to this obsession in sight, with magazines on paranormal phenomena enjoying widespread publication. Most recently, rumors of an ancient ritual known as the Rite of Resurrection have been spreading in certain circles. Hanjo. Oh, it's a map of Hanjo. Look at that. Everything is in... Everything's in Japanese. Ah, damn. Sorry about that, guys. Head is not being fun right now. Or body, rather. A location in the southern part of modern Sumida City. It consisted mostly of swamplands until the middle of the Edo period. While it wasn't originally considered part of the city of Edo itself, the area on the eastern side of the Sumida River began to be developed once the Ryogoku Bridge was built after the Great Fire of Meiriki. While Honjo is known for its large number of rivers and canals, many of these were dug during the area's urbanization for drainage and sewage. The Ryogoku Bridge area, home to the Eco Temple, eventually became filled with both people and shops. After a magistrate was assigned to the area and shops continued to pop up, it soon became a part of Edo proper as its reputation as a lively place spread. Honjo, along with other areas like Asakusa and Fukuokawa, are still appreciated today for their old-fashioned feel and architecture. The Whispering Canal, an enduring superstition. Formerly known as Kinshibori, many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomena continued to occur, and the people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Interesting. The Seven Mysteries of Honjo. Honjo became known as a hot spot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day and become known as the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. While many of these things were likely the result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits or monsters, the stories continue to be told as urban legends. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. Their roots likely come from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories is the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. The most famous of the seven mysteries. The Whispering Canal, so I guess they're in order from most famous to least famous. So you've got the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach with two E's, the Taiko of Sugaru, the Foot Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern, the Seven Mysteries of Honjo, Kuniteru Utagawa painting. So you've got Whispering Canal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's well more than 6, but if we're believing that they're all in order, then it'd be the Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, and that does kind of look like water with like city in the background, or town, and then this is probably the beach, but I guess, and the Taiko of Sugaru. Hard to tell if these are all supposed to be in order though, so either way, here's some paintings to go along. At least we know this one's the Whispering Canal from what we've heard about it. But I'm sure in time, as we start to unlock the other ones, we'll see the picture that's associated with it. Interesting. Alright. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the Seven Mysteries of Honjo again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? No. So the surroundings is the only thing that's changed. Because the surroundings doesn't have a check mark. Let's try the surroundings again. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the seven mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. We left ourselves a note? Or is the note just the Whispering Canal? It's probably just the Whispering Canal then. I thought something else was about to pop up, but no, I think it's just telling you. You can check that. Recall? That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Sorry if I mute myself or I suddenly go quiet. It's most likely because I'm blowing my nose or doing something gross. But because of sickness. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh shit! Oh, bro did do his research. And now I'm gonna have a lot to read about all 7 mysteries. Okay. We're gonna go in order from how it was on the thing. And I believe this is exactly what the ordering was. So let's just start and go down. The Fool's Procession, an enduring superstition. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Hanjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Wari Gesui Canal. The source of the sound was never located. This story is also known as the procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. And I'm pretty sure those are the Tanuki in the background. And people came to believe that that's what it was, because they were never able to figure it out. The 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, Kuniteru Utagawa painting. So this person drew all the paintings. So far, at least, we'll be able to tell if any of them changed. The Beckoning Light, an enduring superstition. While walking along the road near Hoanji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead. Walking along the road near Hoanji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it's a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Some Mysteries of Hanjo, Kunitera Utagawa painting. Once again, same person drawing these. The Haunting Clappers, an enduring superstition. As the evening bell rings in Iricho, near present-day Shumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again. Clack, clack. The echo answers again. But no matter how hard he searches for the source of the second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. The 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, Kunitera Utagawa painting. One's clapping back. Okay, I'll see you later. Later! I hope you're doing well. Okay, next. The Evergreen Beach. The Evergreen Beach, an enduring superstition. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, an enduring superstition. The Evergreen Beach, an enduring superstition. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, also known as the former Yasuda Gardens. Oh, okay. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beech residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the evergreen beech. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. The Taiko of Tsugaru, an enduring superstition. There once was a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason, this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. The reason this residence was permitted to use drums. Oh, I see. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townsfolk. The foot washing mansion. The foot washing mansion, enduring superstition. This is the story of something that occurred in the dead of night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Warigesui Street in Kamizawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. "Wash," it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. A one-sided reed, an enduring superstition. Sided reed, enduring superstition. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okoma. Yeah, Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them. Oh wow. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along that canal have only ever sprouted leaves on one side. Ever since then, the reeds growing along that canal. Only ever sprouted leaves on one side. So it seems like a lot of these places are like tied in together, because like Warigesui Street, but in the Fool's Possession, it was Warigesui Canal. Then you have modern day. Where was it? Where's the Ryogoku Bridge? And which one of these was the Ryogoku Bridge mentioned? I swear it was one of these. Oh, that's the Shumoku Bridge. I swear one of them mentioned it. Is it this one? No. I swear the Ryogoku Bridge. Oh, maybe it was mentioned not in one of these, but just overall in one of the Seven Mysteries or one of these other ones. But damn, yeah, that's horrible. He got so mad at her, he cut off half her body, basically. A limb from one side. Well, two of her limbs. Both limbs off one side. It doesn't say whether it was the left or right, though, but... The ever-burning lantern, an enduring superstition. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Warigesui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. However, there's also the tale of the never-burning lantern. Another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. So in some variations, it is always lit, and in other iterations, it can never be lit. Interesting. Seven Mysteries of Honjo Kuniteru Utagawa painting. Just making sure, yeah, but he drew every single one of these. That just says the Firewatch Tower with the like actual the beech tree. But these are all like Kuniteru Utagawa. Interesting. I'm gonna try to recall one more time. Actually, I think I did some research in the Seven Mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. Let's talk later again. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. Oh wait, she's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? Now you mention it. I did feel like I heard something. I'm not too sure though. That was creepy. But your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? Wait, this guy has a special talent? Does he even know he has a special talent? Yo, Takeo, how's it going? I'm playing like a horror mystery game at the moment. I've only got about 30 more minutes though before I have to leave for the night. Me and Ree hanging out. But hopefully you've been doing well. Your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? Prepare for Pal World, dog. One second. Let me look into this. Pal World. Oh, I remember when I was hearing things about this game. Isn't this the game where they have guns? Yeah, Pokemon with guns. Is it out? Or is it like about to drop in the next few days, like tomorrow? Shit's on my wish list and everything. Drops tomorrow. Yeah, it's literally Pokemon with guns. I guess tomorrow we'll see if it's worth the rage, worth the hype. The game plans to unlock in approximately 7 hours? Oh shit. I wonder if it's actually, if it is gonna drop like at midnight exactly. Fight, farm, build, and work alongside mysterious creatures called pals in this completely new multiplayer open world survival and crafting game. If it gets decent reviews, I would totally be down to like get it and play with everyone. Especially streaming it. Pokemon with guns, bitch. But I don't know. I've seen so many games that were basically just like, I don't want to say rip-offs, but like that were like that took the basic concept of Pokemon with the and they just didn't do all that well. What was that other one? What was that other like one that there was like one that came out. Oh, Koromon. And it got like mixed reviews. And it was on my like wish list in the beginning. I guess it says it has positive reviews. But I could have sworn someone I knew gave it like a kind of negative review. I don't know. For me, it's just hard to play a non-Pokemon game when they feel very like Pokemon, but like this one actually seems like it could be interesting, Power World, because it's more like an it has a somewhat unique concept because they got guns, guns. Uh-huh. One second, guys. Sorry, something going on. Sorry. Stuff started going on. Nothing like major, but sorry, this is happening all of a sudden. Okay, sorry about that, guys. But your special talent, you should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? No idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? I honestly was starting to get, like, when she suddenly disappeared and came back, I was starting to wonder if that meant that she was some kind of ghost. But now that she said that, I really wonder. You can see me, right? Huh? Shogo Oki, 1 a.m. Kinchibori Park. So is she claiming to be dead? And are we dead by this point, or are we alive? I'm so lost. That's an interesting looking playground. Best friend it's gotten late. Really late, actually. It's already past 1 a.m. There's a chill in the air. I guess that's normal for this time of year. Or so I keep telling myself. Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. Kinda sounded like you were saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh! You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Oh, she's messing around about spirits, like alcohol. Now, I finally got it. Spirits. Haha. Alcohol, spirit sense, alcohol sense. Wow. Sure, I could handle solid Moscow. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. You can't be serious. I've gotten most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out of it. Let me try that again. No. Back to I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and they're paranormal at this time of night. Either she's got guts, or she's just used to it. Unless, no, it can't be. About spirit sense. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So, even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do because they believed they would. Is that how that works? Yep, just like drinking. You'll never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. About alcohol. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean? Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know. I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow Mule. Really now. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh, are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? No, that's not what I meant. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, then let's get to work. Wait, that one's checked off, but this one isn't. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. About the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. 7 mysteries? Although they're called the 7 Mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 Mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. Let's ask again. What about the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo caught your attention? Are these really ghost stories? So, I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fish in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it!" They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folk tale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly. I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. The story is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned. That's what I'm trying to find out. Ah, gotcha. Last but not least, about the rite of resurrection, the whole point of this game. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So, you know about it, huh? The rite of resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently, that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Yeah, that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the rite of resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, connected by a famous onmyoji from an ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumor comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Ariishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly, that's why I believed the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Arishi himself. Ariashi, I guess. Open updates page. The Rite of Resurrection. The Rite of Resurrection. As indicated by its name, this manuscript holds detailed instructions on how to perform the secret art of reviving the dead. This forbidden ritual is said to have been devised by a once famous onmyoji. Local researcher Hideki Ariashi, Araishi maybe? Araishi? Yeah, Araishi, my bad. Recently discovered the old manuscript and gave a presentation on it at an academic conference, sending ripples through the field of occult studies. Let's just open it up one more time just to make sure, but yes. And if we go to all... oh wow, we've opened up a lot of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've got all the way to 12. And then a few throughout. But we have the first 12 all in order at the moment. Oh, wait, hang on. I've got another question. Also, just to let y'all know, I will be ending stream relatively soon, probably in like the next 10 to 15. Sorry, I know I said it would be a short stream. I know it's like gonna be very short. Not because I don't want to play more. I'm enjoying the game. I just had plans, and I would have streamed earlier, but I thought I'd be doing something else, and so but then I got told they wouldn't be able to. So 1 second. 1 second. Okay, back to it for the last like 10 minutes or so. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the rite of resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Did it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Hanjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. So she's looking for the 7 mysteries. And instead of looking... Wait. Instead of... Does that mean that she's looking for the rite of resurrection and is going for the 7 mysteries because she's hoping it'll lead her to the rite of resurrection? Or that she's looking for the 7 mysteries and the 7 mysteries includes the rite of resurrection? It's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the rite of resurrection. Okay, so it was that way. But along the way, I realized I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries. Okay, so I was right with my first guess. That she's looking for the rite of resurrection purely. So she's probably looking to resurrect someone. But while she was searching for that, maybe not. Maybe not, but I feel like she is. But while she was searching, she realized she would have to dig into the 7 mysteries to find it. Along the way, I realized I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Hanjo first. I see. So then... Why are you looking for the right? It's way more important. If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? Hesitation. You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. No, it's fine. I figured I'd need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Oh, aw, her dog died. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh right, Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay, your dog, gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the rite even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. No, that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Hey, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? It's so hard as I play this because I already know that the main character is dead in some form or fashion. Either he's going to die or he's already dead. Because of that thing we saw on the TV at first, that a local man was found drowned in the river, and people were suspecting foul play. Hey, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then. Yeah? What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about, My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them? Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led to the 7 mysteries coming to be was someone used the rite, most likely. Someone used the rite of resurrection, and it led to all the strange things that came from the 7 mysteries. Ah. Yup, was the rite of resurrection itself, so she believes that if she can figure out where all the weird things were coming from, it would tie back to the rite, and she'd be able to find it. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite, apparently it was written in the Edo period. Ah. So basically, if that's true, then this art was really, really old, right? And then in the past, like within the past few hundred years, someone found it and used it, which led to all these all this folklore and urban legends. And now we, 200 years later, would be reusing the rite if we found it. Interesting. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how you did it, apparently was written. Oh, right. I never told you its name. The manuscript is called The Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? Starts with belief. Right. That was a big one. Record of Fates. The Record of Fates, an old manuscript from the Edo period, written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detailed account on how to perform the ritual. Whoa! What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. What was that just now? I thought she was pointing at something behind me, given that I can't tap anything. I feel eyes on my back. I can't move. Is there something behind me? And yet I can't see a damn thing. He's got Yoko really rattled. Yoko, are you okay? Ah! Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No, no. Ah! Why? Yoko! Yoko! She's seeing something. Why can't I see it? What am I supposed to do? I can't even move. There's no use, she's in no condition to talk. If she's in no condition to talk, what the fuck am I supposed to do? All I can do is point and click at things. Bro, I literally turned around. Yoko's pointing over here, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. Maybe I have to click on that. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Damn it, did I miss it? I don't see anything I should be frightened of. I don't get this. Oh, push means I'm supposed to push. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? she dead? Huh? Huh? What the? What is? Something's. What is it? Why is this happening? Shogo Oki, 1 a.m. Did the time change? Or is it still 1 a.m.? Kinshibori Park. Yoko, answer me. Yoko! No way. It can't be. Why? Why? What happened to her? Gotta calm down. Calm down, damn it. You don't know she's dead. You're not a doctor. It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Ah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko? Just hold on. Wait, scare me. Oh, rip. Stinker. Hi, Poopy. Hi, Bitchery. Oh, just hold on. Everything's going to be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold, and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Yoko! Shit. Okay. Phone, I need to call an ambulance. Phone. Right, the phone! I've got to call an ambulance. Called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold, and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko, how did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone could just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something that shook her. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. And maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe, whatever it was she saw, had something to do with that whispering canal. Whoa. Damn it, that presence again. Must be around here somewhere. But where? What was like a young girl that I saw, so I feel like it'd be in the playground. Especially since when she was looking back, she was looking this way. So if there was like a little ghost girl, then it makes sense she'd be near the playground. I'm gonna end it there. Hi Stinker. Hi Poopy. Hi Goopusry. No, because your TikTok name. LOL. Stinker. Yeah, I know. It's time. So I'll be saving. Oh crap. The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. I feel like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. Okay, so yeah. I'm going to wait, no, I wanted to say I have good news. What's the good news? Yeah, feel free to tell me. But I'm also about to here, let me save the save over that. No. Wild. We're gonna save over that, guys. So when we come back. Oh, I'm excited to see it. But yeah, here, let me go ahead and end out stream here. So yeah, that's the end of part 1. 100 bajillion. 100 bajillion. That's my rate. Okay. Now, I know it wasn't like the longest stream. Um, and I planned on streaming a little bit longer. I actually was gonna start this stream like an hour and a half before I did, but I was planning on playing with someone else, but they weren't actually able to make it. So due to that, it ended up being about half the time I originally had planned for it, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and yes you are. Now I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. That's a good place to end part one. It really gets you gets us all hyped up for what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen in the next part. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it there, and we'll see if we'll try to stream a little more next time for the next part. Um, but yeah, we'll see what ended up why that happened to Yoko, what she saw, and if she's actually dead. Um, yeah, we'll find out if she's actually dead soon. Uh, but yeah. Probably not tomorrow unless like if I get the day off tomorrow, maybe. But I'm already planning on doing RoboQuest with Sean, doing the next part of that. But I do want to continue this, so definitely very soon we'll be continuing this game. I also want to start up other games in the background, so like I'm not just like constantly playing one thing. So we'll work on that in time. But yeah, for the time being, thank you for everyone that joined in. Uh, and yeah, I think I'm going to go back to daily streaming. Maybe I'll try to make it. You are. Maybe I'll try to make it a constant thing. Where I make maybe I'll try to make it like a year thing, like a yearly thing. Maybe I'll try to make a goal to reach like last time, like try to go for a year again of streaming. Because it's fun to stream daily, and I think it's easier to hold on to it when I'm trying to meet a goal. So we'll see about it. But I've been streaming daily so far for like a week or so, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd start it already or if I'd start from the day. But anyway, that's not that important. We're just gonna go ahead and end stream now. So thank you again for everyone that watched. I'm excited to play more RoboQuest tomorrow and potentially more of this tomorrow. Um, maybe, but yeah, definitely sometime soon. But yes, as always, thank you all. And